A very good morning. Let's get you the latest, and this is the latest as far as International Yoga Day is confirmed. Well, it is Prime Minister Modi who is celebrating Yoga Day in Visakhapatnam with lakhs of people participating alongside the Prime Minister. Multiple events planned across 1,300 cities in the country. 2,000 events have been planned, and this morning we have with us Dr. Yogrishi joining us as well. Thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast this morning. He's going to be telling us, what is it that we need to do in order to enrich our lives and the connection that yoga makes. The theme this time around is One Earth, One Health, and how important it is when it comes to taking care of the planet, because the planet takes care of us, and the connection that we make with the planet, the connection we make with the mind, the soul, and the body, all that. And of course, we also have more guests joining us as well, and they are also going to be Vinita Yadav with us, a yoga teacher. And Dr. Priyanka Sharma as well, joining us. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, I can see the glow on your faces and the benefits that you're reaping from performing yoga, from practicing yoga, perhaps on a daily basis, and something that we can all enrich from, something that we can all learn from. Tips, tricks in order for people who are on the go, people who have a very early start, unlike people who have the luxury of time, who can perhaps take time to do yoga early in the morning. People like us who have, very early morning shifts. For people who perhaps don't wake up very early in the morning, or perhaps don't have that much time before they have to run off, for work, for school, for their chores. So something that, we can do in order to those quick fixes, perhaps, things like that you could perhaps take us through. Start with something that we can learn from. How does yoga help the mind more than the body?
Namaste. And I am very grateful to be this day coming, and thank you for NDTV. So in yoga, one sutra is called Akhanda Yoga Anusasanam. That's the first step in yoga. What Anusasana, this discipline actually is reshape us. This discipline harmonize the whole system. The whole system of this yoga practice to rebalance everything in you. You just start to balance your hormones, it balance your circulation, it balance your temperature, it balance your sleep and awakening system. That is very important in modern time to organize the system. And that is the first step in yoga, reorganize yourself. And that is the first sutra Maharishi Patanjali is saying, Akhanda Yoga Anusasanam. If you are interested to live happy life, you need to have some discipline in your life.
Right, sir, of course, discipline is key. Yes. What is the best time to do yoga? I mean, there's some people who start doing yoga late at night because that's the only time that they get. Yes. Is that right, or is that wrong?
It is best to do early morning, but better than nothing.
Right.
You can do any time, but you have to know what you are doing in evening time. Like evening time, you are doing the meditation, you're doing the yoga nidra, if you're doing the pranayama, then you need to understand you're not doing the active pranayama, you're doing the slow down your solar system to activate your lunar system. So you need to know what you are doing in the night. So there is a little bit involved education.
Right. So, what are the do's and don'ts when it comes to yoga? Because, people think there are no don'ts and you can just do about anything. Particularly when it comes to warm-up exercise and cool-down exercise, is something that's completely skipped.
Yes, that's a wonderful question. So, first thing is yoga is not a workout, it's a work-in. That's need to have very clear to understand to people. Because yoga is a system to clean up your mind, activate your whole neurological system, and signing your soul. That's the whole yoga system. So then sometimes people become like a workout things. No. This is today is the International Yoga Day. It's my request to everyone to do yoga as a yoga. What uplifts you, it fixes you. It's make you to become you, then just trying to doing something else.
Right, to begin with, one should be perhaps stretching or perhaps those warm-up exercises.
Yes.
If you could show us something as to how is it that one should begin with. And
Yes, you start with the activating or movement in your spine, because in yoga the spine is the very important things.
Right.
And the spine have 4 direction. So you need to go forward bending, you need to do backward bending, you need to do the side, you need to do the twisting. So these are the, you start with that one.
right, if I could ask you to, join in and just show how does one begin, for a beginner, for someone who really doesn't know how to go about it. If you could just show us, if, sir, you could just
Yes.
explain what to do, and we can start with you.
Thank you, please. So we will start with the Marjari Kriya. Marjari Kriya means the cat pose. So that is very simple, everybody can do, and is so good for your digestion, good for your spine, good for your respiratory system. Let's exhaling down. It have the breathing involved. Now inhale, raise your head, navel down, tailbone up. Now exhale, round your back, touch the chin to the throat, squeeze your belly in. Let's inhale, raise your head up, navel down, tailbone up, exhaling, round your back. You keep doing. So this you're seeing, the whole spine is moving back and forth, is working on the whole spine, working on your digestion system, is working on the respiratory system, is working on the thyroid, parathyroid gland. It's just like if someone asks me, I have only 2 minutes to do yoga.
Right.
I would say, do this pose.
Do this, and that's...
And you can do even active. Let's do active, inhale up, exhale round. Actively inhale, exhale. So you can get a little bit more active,
Right.
but you start with the slow.
Right, and how many minutes should one be doing this?
It is, you start from 1 minute to 3 minutes.
All right.
So that is just...
So this
working
is,
the-
according to you, this is a warm-up.
This is, you start with the warm-up spine.
Right, so if I have 5 minutes in the morning, this should be my first yoga asana. This is called the cat pose.
It is called Marjari Asana, and in English is called cat pose.
Right. So, and if I, this is how I'm going to begin. But,
Yeah.
when I'm cooling down, what should I be doing?
You should doing the, there is one pranayam called the Chandrabhedi pranayam. So you do few rounds with that, and then you do some yoga poses for laying on the ground, especially like a spinal twisting, Meru Udra Kunchanasana, or you could go to the just Savasana.
Right.
So those is
Savasana,
holding
of
out.
course, is...
Yes,
yeah.
you can do Pavan Muktasana, you can do the Matsyasana, you can do
If
laying
you could
on the
show us,
yes.
yeah.
Yes, I will guide you quickly. So let's sitting into easy, comfortable pose for Chandrabhedi Pranayama. Wonderful. Hands to your knees. Exhale longer. Inhale happier with big smile. Exhale longer. Exhaling until your pelvis. One more time, big inhale. Just everything is cooling, calming, grounding. Exhale. Let's make a pranayama mudra with your right hand. We are doing Chandrabhedi pranayama. Now,
Well, I'm tempted to join in as well.
yes, please.
Right. I should.
Let's be doing
get rid of
the
my shoes.
Chandrabhedi pranayama. Make the fist and release little and ring finger. Now, exhale. All pranayama is start from the exhalation. Close your right nostril, inhaling left nostril.
Make a prana mudra from right hand. Put it around the navel at this.
Let's I will guide you again.
Thumb on right nostril.
Yeah.
Third
Make
finger
it
on
big.
left nostril.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take deep breath from left nostril and exhale from right. Deep breath from left and exhale from right. This is Chandrabhedi pranayam.
Yes, that is called
Good for
Chandrabhedi
anxiety.
And this, my index finger
Let's
should
make
be
a
out?
proper mudra. Let's make a proper
Yeah.
mudra. Make a fist, release little and
Yeah.
ring finger. So
Right.
that is become pranayama mudra. So
Right.
then it help to close or
Right,
open.
exactly, yeah.
Now let's
with the right?
No. First,
No.
follow my instruction, please.
Right.
Exhale. This is a technical thing. Exhale,
Right.
all the way empty. Close your right nostril. Left nostril, big inhale. And inhaling, cooling energy. Close left nostril. Right nostril, exhale. More empty. Close your right nostril. Then again, left nostril. Happy inhale this time. Close your left nostril, right nostril, exhaling. Exhaling until your pelvis, empty. Close right nostril, happier, proud inhale this time through left nostril. Close left nostril, right nostril, exhale. Let's do one more round. Close right nostril, left nostril, inhale. Close right nostril, exhale. All the way empty. End of exhalation, hand to your knees. Let's do Bhramari Pranayama. This is amazing for cooling, grounding, calming, relaxing. Bhramari sound. Bhramari Pranayama. Exhale. Let's big inhale. As you exhale, make a Bhramari sound. Let's two more time. Inhale. One more time. Happier, proud inhale. This time happy Bhramari. So Bhramari Pranayama is so good to balance your hormones, especially activate your melatonin hormones. It is really calming, and people have insomnia or have a difficulty to focus. Bhramari Pranayama is just like a magic. You do 5 times, 5 rounds, 3 times a day, and it just brings you back to who you are.
Is there a technique that one can perhaps go wrong with Bhramari?
Bhramari is very simple. That is the very safe pranayama as well.
Right.
It has no side effect.
Right.
So you exhale. You just start always exhale. Go exhale deeper.
Right.
Then big inhale, maximum, and then make your Bhramari long as much as your body allow you. But there should not be going and then. That's not that.
Right.
So then you just, what you work, you just fix it, finish it. So you exhale longer, inhale slowly and longer, no sound of inhaling.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
No sound of inhaling. Exhale, big happy inhale, happy Bhramari. It change everything in you.
Right, Dr. Rishi, if you can tell me something to, for people who can't sleep enough, something to wake you up early in the morning, one exercise that can really, kickstart you for the day.
So that is in the morning, you can do the 2-3 things. Like first, after fresh and everything, so you do the Kapalbhati, purification. First step, because in the morning, body is actually the process to detox you.
Right.
So Kapalbhati Kriya is a kriya to detox you. Exhale, 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 exhale.
Right.
Then after that you do the Marjari kriya. Activate your spine.
Right.
So then third thing, you twisting here, Parivarta Sukhasana.
Right.
You breathing in there.
Yeah.
Then from other side. Is always have to balance in yoga. It's not thing on one side, I done one side. So we can do some movement, and that is, so when you wake up in the morning, it is very important to activate 2 things. One is your breathing and one is your spine. So in 2 minutes, we can do that one, okay?
Right.
So let's start. Inhale, raise arms up with twisting right side. Exhaling, twist your right side. Holding your right knee with left hand and just couple of deep breath here. And you breathing into your spine. Just imagination you breathing into your spine. Beautiful. Next inhale, let's raise your arms up, lifting, exhaling, twist your left side. Hold your left knee with right hand, looking back over left shoulder, eyes closed, and just breathing into spine. Yoga is not a workout, it's work in. Eyes closing, breathing into your spine. Next inhale, let's raise your arms up. Exhaling, let's palms on the ground, front of you, coming into the table pose. So we are doing cat pose, that is work on the spine. So next inhaling, let's raise your head, navel down, tailbone up. Exhaling, round your back, touch the chin to the throat, squeeze your belly in. Inhale, raise your head, pointing tailbone up, lifting crown. Exhale, round. Inhale, raise your head. One more round. Exhaling, round.
Well, this feels really, really good. It feels very good for the back particularly. And, I'm going to keep doing this in the break. Do join us on the other side. We'll be back with a whole lot more and the benefits that you can reap by starting yoga today if you've never done it before. Join us on the other side. Yoga being celebrated by Prime Minister Modi as well as the Defence Minister. Well, the Home Minister is in Ahmedabad. We also have Yogrishi with us, continuing to, share with us his, pearls of wisdom. When we talk about, Prime Minister Modi, they're saying that inner peace is something that he wants it to become the norm. That is what he's urging people to do, and for that he's asking people to adopt this kind of lifestyle which incorporates yoga on a daily basis. He says it's united the world. Well, if you could, tell us about, are we seeing, as far as this day is concerned, while this is marking the international celebration of yoga, but has it, really acknowledged the fact as to where yoga originated from?
So this is a very beautiful things is happening in last 10, 11 years. Today is the 11th celebration of yoga. Now yoga is start to recognize all over the world, and is in this time is happening all 170 countries and more. So that is just so empowering to us. And because this is yoga is came from the Indian system, it came from this is our roots. So we have to be proud on it. One thing. So I always tell is well-being is your birthright and you are responsible for it. So that's what yoga does. Yoga bring back to you to realize who you are, for what you are came here, what you can contribute in this world best. So when you are simply meditate, when you are calm and grounding, you are yourself. When you are yourself, you can do the best thing in this world. So yoga brings so much harmony in you.
Right, and in order to ensure that, particularly, we were speaking about sleep earlier, if there is any sort of asana, and also, on the other side, when we talk about yoga, we think of asanas. How important is it to incorporate breath work and to ensure, and the focus that should be on your breath? Do we tend to ignore or perhaps neglect that?
So, as you mentioned about the sleeping is one of the big problem in the world. Most of people are suffering from one way or other way. So when we're talking about the sleeping, so that means I am stressed. Stress is coming from my personal life, or stress is coming from the social media, stress coming from the work. Other stress, the sleeping is getting disturbed with the lights. We're using so much screen time, so much screen time and that. But there is a few things you can do to make your sleep better. One thing is just you lay down and unplug yourself from the outer world and have a few deeper breathing into your belly, exhale longer, inhale longer. That's really help. Second one, you do the few times Brahmari. Simple things I'm keep mentioning. Inhale, exhale. That's really soothing your neurological system and releasing melatonin in your brain. And next thing, you can just feel like you're doing the yoga nidra. Relax your legs, relax your hands, relax your face, relax my spine. So just to prepare yourself. And important things, keep your phone away from you and turn off it. So you open your phone in the next morning, not just keep checking the message and things. So that all of that really can help your sleeping in the morning time.
Absolutely. Yogrishi, how important me time is, and the focus should really be on me time, and you need to keep that phone away, like Yogrishi just mentioned. A very important point that he's raised there. We will get you more with him and our yoga teachers, the experts who are here with us. For now, we're slipping into a very short break. Welcome back. It's the 11th International Yoga Day, and we are here at NDTV celebrating it with experts, teaching us how we can handle stress on a daily basis, how we need to sleep on time, how, incorporating the breath work, which is basically important. And we have Yogrishi with us. Yogrishi, you were talking about, the emphasis on breath work and not just asanas. And that is something that, when I'm doing yoga, I tend to forget that I need to focus on my breath as well.
Yes. So, because yoga is not just exercise things. Yoga make a difference between yoga and exercise is your breath work is the...
If, please show us how.
Okay. So let's say I am doing a yoga poses simply for, so it's not just from folding forward, it have to go with the breath. You inhale, raise arms up, lift, slightly back bend. Exhaling, you are folding forward. To coming back, inhale, raise arms up, lifting up, back bend. Exhaling, arms down. Now let's open your feet slightly. Inhale, open arms till your shoulders.
Yogrishi, something for, a lower back issue, for people who have back issues.
Okay, so we have to do on the ground those poses.
All right.
So let's, I will finish this, the breath work, and then I would say. Then you inhale up, exhaling, you twisting right side. Inhale, come into center. Exhale, twisting left side. Inhale, come into center. Then exhaling, arms down. So every movement you do in yoga practice, it have to be sync with your breath. It's not exercise. That's why we keep saying yoga is not exercise. Your breath have to be get sync into it. And there is another part is called pranayama. So then you have to sit down and you do the proper pranayama breathing techniques. We can work on the back.
Right. Let's see some back exercises in the meantime.
Wonderful. So most of time, back problem comes when the hip joints are tight. So for that one is simple pose, it's called Parvati Asana. You make the feet together to releasing tension from the hip joints. You inhale, lift your crown, then exhaling, less folding forward, just coming forward. Maybe halfway, maybe elbows, maybe all the way, and just you are breathing into the hip joints. As you exhale, make exhale a little bit longer. Soften hip joints. Happier inhale into the hip joints. Exhaling. One more time, happy big inhale in the hip joints. Exhaling. Now, as you inhale with helping hand, slowly come up. So that is really simple yoga pose everybody can do to release the tension from the hip joints, and that is really help the back. Next one is the strengthening. So back also need to be have some strengthening. That you can do the simple yoga pose is called Salva Asana. So for that one we have to lay down on our belly. Hands beside of the body. Then inhale, you raise right leg up. Then exhale, right feet down. Inhaling, left leg up. Exhale, left feet down. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, left leg down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left leg down. So that's another simple one. It's so good. It's just strengthening your back muscles. Next one is the Bhujangasana while we are is here. For Bhujangasana, have to be careful to doing this. So you keep palms on the ground near your last rib cage and slightly open your legs. Then press your pelvis down. Then inhale, a little bit raise your head, raise your chest. Where you feel that is enough, you're just holding pose and breathe deeper. Now you're lifting your crown up. So you make the space in your spine. Then exhale, you come slowly down, and now you're coming into the child pose. Come into table pose. So you're releasing the tension from the lower back. You come into table to the Vajra Yoga Mudra. You stretch hands forward or palms underneath of your forehead. Thus you inhale, again raise arms up, lift. Exhaling, arms down. Another very simple, beautiful thing is breathing. You can do breath work for your lower back. Just maybe sit down into any easy, comfortable pose. Hands to your knees. We call full yogic breath or sometime abdominal breath. There is have several names. You exhale. Let's inhale, expand your belly. Inhale, expand your lungs. Now exhaling, all the way exhale until your pelvis. And now let's inhale in your kidney area and back side of your back. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling in your back, all the way down. Happier inhaling in your back.
And while we're inhaling and taking in all, this good air this early
Exhale.
morning, let's just listen into what Eknath Shinde had to say. He spoke with my colleague Anuj in Mumbai.
इतने सारे लोग यहाँ पे जुड़े, आपका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा था यहाँ पे आने का?
ये सब जगह पर आज का इंटरनेशनल योगा डे मना रहे हैं और ये एक्सपीरियंस एक दिन का नहीं होना चाहिए, हर दिन का होना चाहिए, ताकि ये आज के ज़माने में बहुत लाइफस्टाइल चेंज हुई है, प्रेशर है, स्ट्रेस है लोगों में, और योगा की वजह से उनका स्वास्थ्य अच्छा होगा और वो तंदुरुस्त हो गए। और इस अंतर्राष्ट्रीय योगा डे के पीछे हमारे आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का उनकी प्रेरणा है, उनके प्रयास से ही संयुक्त राष्ट्र संघ ने इसको इंटरनेशनल योगा डे के रूप में मान्यता दी है और पूरी दुनिया में आज 21 तारीख को योगा डे मनाते हैं। हमारे आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी भी यहाँ विशाखापट्टनम में कई लाखों लोगों के साथ योगा डे मना रहे हैं। वो तो डेली रोज योगा करते हैं और इसलिए देश की सेवा भी एकदम वो टाइट फिट रहते हैं, इसलिए देश को आर्थिक महासत्ता बना रहे हैं और वो फिट है। इसके लिए पाकिस्तान को भी उन्होंने बराबर टाइट कर दिया है और उनको बराबर मुंह तोड़ जवाब दिया।
क्या आप आपके विरोधकों को भी सलाह दोगे योगा करने की?
बिल्कुल, सभी ने योगा करना चाहिए। स्वास्थ्य और उनकी जो ये है वो भी अच्छा रहना चाहिए, दिमाग भी ठीक रहना चाहिए, संतुलन ठीक रहना चाहिए, ताकि हम मिलकर राज्य का विकास करें, देश का विकास करें।
Eknath Shinde there, promoting yoga. And in order to promote one's health, we have, of course, Nena with us. Nena, if I want to lose some weight, I want to lose some inches, what is it that I can do?
I think the first thing is being very consistent with your practice, and we'd get into this plank position from our all fours. And in this, we need to make sure that we are contracting our core, abdominal muscles. And we take a deep breath in and exhale. And again, we take a deep breath in and exhale. Now we bring our body down slowly in a plank position. We take a deep breath in, inhale, and scoop our chest up into upward facing dog. We stay here for a couple of breaths. And then we twist our toes in and then come into down dog. Exhale. And from here back into plank and going into chaturanga. Exhale, bring your body down slowly. And scoop your chest up again. Upward facing dog.
Right, on that note, we will be back with the very latest as far as what is it that you can do in order to enrich your life, in order to get that perfect balance when it comes to body, soul and mind, in order to keep your emotions in check, in order to make sure that you are feeling well mentally as well as physically, along with your emotions being in check as well. We'll get you the latest on the other side. For now, we're slipping into a very short break.